He's been outstanding all the way through the series. 1 for 7 from the 10 deliveries he's bowled today. Got about 1 for 4 from his 2.
Yeah, that over from Faraz Akram was a gift. Those India could have found themselves in real trouble. Still taken Zimbabwe, 3 wickets in the power play, 2 balls to go. It's a confident punch from Samson. Won't go all the way. Big boundary to the right-handers offside.
That's a good chase from the captain, Raza. Very quick across the ground. Wonderful hands. Outstanding fielder as a whole. Now, have a look at Zimbabwean seamers and where they bowled today. 55% in that good length. Really well. It's a couple of short balls that have got the wickets. Hard surface, balls bouncing and skipping through.
साला चुकिया रे
Keeps tossing it up. Samson will not hold back.
Yeah, it's something that he does, and I like to see from him. He's not afraid to give the ball air. And as a leg spinner, you need to have that confidence. Yes, you might go for a few, but your job is to strike. To get that turn, he's got to be brave to get the ball up above the batsman's eye line.
It's a great opportunity for Riyan Parag as well. Happy to see him back in the side. Thought it was a bit harsh for him to lose out once the World Cup squad members were available. Understand accommodating them, but I still think there was a case for him to keep his place in the 11. He's an exciting middle order option. I think 5 is suited for him for India, more than 4 where he plays in the IPL. Also gives India the option of top order batter who could bowl a few overs. Along with Yashasvi Jaiswal, the 2 youngest members of the squad at 22. These 2, as I've mentioned, they'll get along well. Both had standout seasons. Parag in particular for Rajasthan Royals.
It's in the air, but in the gap. To the offside sweep boundary, 1 short of 50 India.
It's a young squad. Mukesh Kumar is still new to international cricket. He's 30. Shivam Dubey, 31. He thought about it, bailed out. Sanju Samson, 49 for 3.
वो मिस्टर विकास की फाइल आप पॉलिसी वाला मैम, आपका हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस क्लेम अप्रूव हो गया है। अब आप सर को घर ले जा सकती हैं।
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार। पॉलिसी बाजार, 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज एलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। बोलो सुबह केसरी।
Haven't had much of a hit. Neither of the two in the middle, Samson and Rian. Ruturaj Gaikwad missing out today. Okay, Faraz Akram's back. As the 50 comes up for India.
Yeah, Zimbabwe will be happy that they've struck power play. That was the first over. Sikandar Raza, after taking some stick early on, Zaramani getting the bench. And then the captain, Shubman Gill, looking to take him on. He looked just a little rushed today.
This is an important over from Faraz Akram. He's been a release option for India's batters. Had a rough day yesterday, going it over 10s, and today 2 in his first over, conceding 16. If he gets a quiet over here, or at least attacks the stumps, he'll do a job. He's played that, I think there was a little edge there. He's played that onto the pad of the keeper. I don't think it qualifies as a chance.
It actually was a match, wasn't it? He just went into the pads of Madande. Yeah, no opportunity to catch there. But I agree with you. Very important over for Akram, and he's gone for 1 in the first 3. He's got to.
Hammered into the gap. There's work to do. Big boundary. Yeah, slightly bad bounce, but he'd still be disappointed. Madhavere. It's always going to be 2, in fairness.
Yeah, they were always coming back there. Just a bit of a bobble before it got to him, Madhavere. No damage done.
Still offering width, though. And they're going to take 2 this time. It's a result of the fielder not picking it up cleanly. Not the most polished of performances in the field. They're outstanding in the first game, Zimbabwe. It's not been great since, and Raza knows it.
No, he's not happy, Sikandar Raza. He tried himself in his fielding and wants his team to be the same. Dion Myers was the fielder. He's lucky he had that right foot trailing.
Right move. Doesn't like it. I think the umpire's well within his rights to call that wide.
I'd have to agree.
I think just looking at the way Faraz Akram's got his feel now, he is bowling deliberately wide of off stump. What's his best method of a wicket? Straight boundary. And Jonathan Campbell's a bit of mixed bag in the field. He does well there. 7 of the over. It's not bad from Akram. 56 for 3.
हेलो डिजिट, वो नारियल बूम तो कोकोनट से विंडशील्ड डैमेज आपके एरिया में तो कॉमन है। बस वीडियो अपलोड कर दो, क्लेम सबमिट।
वीडियो अपलोड करो और क्लेम सब। दोस्तों, अगर आप ऐसे ही रोजाना हमारे चैनल पे सभी मुकाबलों का लाइव देखना चाहते हैं, वो भी बिल्कुल फ्री, तो अभी हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। आपको वो नीचे सब्सक्राइब का बटन दिख रहा होगा, उसको दबाइए और बेल आइकन को ऑल पे कर ले, ताकि हर एक मैच का लाइव एक्शन हमारे चैनल पे आप देख सकें। होना चाहिए बजाज एलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
Off to a serious flyer, 2 sixes with the first 2 balls. First one was a no ball. Raza fought back. And Zimbabwe fought back, and Raza's back now. He's a bag full of tricks, is the Zimbabwe captain with ball in hand.
Something always happening when Raza's got ball in hand. Thick outside edge that drops short of Campbell at backward point.
Steps out and smashes him for 6. That is what Sanju Samson is capable of. He has his first boundary.
Lovely on the eye. Just used his feet, got to the pitch, and made sure he went straight through the line. There is a mid-on fielder, but he's hit it so straight, he's not even interested in trying to get to the ball.
He's keen to take down the spinner. He's backing away this time, making Raza think. Both these players have made a name for themselves in the IPL. Riyan Parag in particular had a breakthrough season, averaged over 50, striking 150, 573 runs. Outstanding in the side. Mushtaq Ali for Assam as well. It's not just all hitting. Oh, that's good work. I think both batters assumed that is going to be an easy single to long off. Fielder at cover went around. Dion Myers. I wonder if it's a direct hit, whether this was an opportunity.
Good work. Sanju Samson in the end had to scamper. That's a great effort to let go of the ball from that position.
If anything, is a bit more confusion. No, I'm done. It's a good over for India. 64 for 3. He hit the stumps. So Samson had to put the full stretch dive. More confusion. No, I'm done. It's a good over for India. 64 for 3.
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए? आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए? आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज एलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो सुबह केसरी।
हेलो डिजिट
वो नारियल बूम।
तो कोकोनट से विंडशील्ड डैमेज आपके एरिया में तो कॉमन है। बस वीडियो अपलोड कर दो, क्लेम सबमिट।
That's it. वीडियो अपलोड करो और क्लेम सबमिट करो। That's it. That's digit.
This series. Both these batters gave themselves some time. 3 wickets falling inside 5 overs. But now, second over from the leg spinner Brandon Mavuta might take a few chances.
Immediately flatter from Mafuta into the pads. I think that might have something to do with that stroke in the previous over to Sikandar Raza over his head. As long as he doesn't get too short.
But I'm just telling Samson that it turned a bit, that last ball. Said Thoda Guma. So he says, watch out.
Now, is that an offie? Definitely didn't look like it came out like the stock leg spinning delivery.
It looked like the back of the hand. No.
I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. You can call it the muzzle ball.
You can see Samson's waiting for something in his arm. And much flatter the trajectory from Mavuta in this over. Smart bowling, because he knew the batters weren't quite set when he bowled his first. He tossed it up, invited them, decided to drive all along the ground. Got into a great position. That is massive. On on the roof of the Harare Sports Club. Riyan Parag has 6 for the first time in international cricket.
It's about how quickly he picks up the length and gets the momentum through the backswing. Have a look at this. Just a quick swivel, and he made sure he went from down to up to get the ball over that boundary.
Wide pressure, 107 meters. Mabuta playing his first game. He is easy on the eye, Riyan Parag. Equally adept against pace and spin. Great bat speed. Yeah, it's better if he's tossing it up. That might be a better option. That last ball slowed it up a little bit. Looking for 2. Settle for 1. It's productive over 12.
सर आप बहुत लकी है कि आपके बेटे ने हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस और बाकी सारी फॉर्मेलिटीज टाइम से पूरी कर दी है।
मेरा बेटा
तो फिर आप
पॉलिसी बाजार।
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार। पॉलिसी बाजार 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
हेलो डिजिट, वो नारियल बूम तो कोकोनट से विंडशील्ड डैमेज आपके एरिया में तो कॉमन है। बस वीडियो अपलोड कर दो, क्लेम सबमिटेड। दैट्स इट।
वीडियो अपलोड करो और क्लेम सबमिट करो। दैट्स इट। दैट्स डिजिट। हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल बोलो सुबह केसरी।
2 to the power play belong to Zimbabwe. The crowd is building up as well. Excellent turnout over the weekends here at the Harare Sports Club. And the Zimbabwe captain will have a thing or two to think about as he readies to bowl his third over. Got a Zimbabwe captain who slotted in next to me, Andy Flower.
Well, this Zimbabwe captain, Raza, had a lot to think about in that first over, didn't he? First over of the innings. Started with 2 sixes. And here's Sanju Parag's first 6 in international T20 cricket. Pushing for 2. And they cruised in. That's the long side. Should be a few 2s out there today.
Yeah, they've made that one happen by putting some pressure. The fielder was running in, he's not right back at the boundary. And this time if Parag goes leg side, it's a massive boundary.
Well, Parag's got the power to clear even that long boundary, no doubt about that. Good puller of the ball against the spin, which we've just seen. Quite a good puller against the pace as well, actually. Plenty of power, but 2s are on offer to any better balls. There we go. Pushing hard again.
I've said about 3 times that these two get along well. They've played IPL cricket together. They've had probably as many mix-ups as well. It's fine. They'll figure it out. Yeah, I think Riyan Parag, we're all very excited to see him. It just gives you the impression with the maturity with which he played this IPL season, his ceiling is high. Outstanding fielder. I've seen that. Almost too easy at times. The game seems too easy for him. Can bowl. It's already a big part of his domestic side, and he's had that IPL breakthrough season.
A very physically talented player, isn't he? Brilliant in the field. Bowls a little bit of a mixture of offies and carom balls. Really has matured as a batsman.
It's like you give Sikandar Raza a target, backing away Sanju Samson. Only a single though. 80 for 3.
सर आप बहुत लकी है कि आपके बेटे ने हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस और बाकी सारी फॉर्मेलिटीज टाइम से पूरी कर दी है।
मेरा बेटा
तो फिर आप
पॉलिसी बाजार।
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार। पॉलिसी बाजार 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
हेलो डिजिट वो नारियल बूम तो कोकोनट से विंडशील्ड डैमेज आपके एरिया में तो कॉमन है, बस वीडियो अपलोड कर दो, क्लेम सबमिट। दैट्स इट। वीडियो अपलोड करो और क्लेम सबमिट करो, दैट्स इट, दैट्स डिजिट।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार, बोलो सुबह केसरी।
Excess of 7 now. And Mabuto is going to get 3 on the trot, which is interesting because it did seem like he reacted to them being hit for 6. It's the second time Samson has just let that go, and it's to Mabuta's credit well within the wide line. I'm sure he's trying a wide Yorker.
I don't know about a Yorker, but I think he is worried about the shorter side to these two powerful right-handers. And the shorter side being to the leg side of these two right-handers.
I'm surprised he got away with that. I think that's well beyond that guideline, and it's not like Samson walked towards his off stump. He doesn't play that often, Samson, the reverse sweep. It's not a shot he's known for. He likes to go down the ground or over cover. It's better off going inside out.
Right ball. That is outside the right line. A very obvious ploy by Mavuta to bowl wide. Samson does hit nicely over extra cover from what I recall, so I would imagine he should be looking in that area.
Yeah, and there's a huge gap. It's the big side, massive real estate between. That is out of here. Oh, the roof has been kept busy at Harare. This time is it Samson.
That you call a step hit. Mavuta got straight to Samson this time. Samson deposited him straight as a die back over the side screen into the broadcasting truck, I reckon, which is just behind that building you can see right there.
It is an absolute monster hit. That ball is not coming back. It gives Raza the chance to have a chat with his leg spinner who's playing for the first time in this series. And that's 300 sixes for Sanju Samson in T20s.
It's amazing the ease with which these modern batsmen hit sixes. It used to be the thing to use your feet and have momentum into the shot to hit a six like that.
Up and over, gorgeous, and 6. Full range of shots. That is a stylish way to bring up the 50 of the partnership from Sanju Samson.
Well, what a treat for everyone in this ground. The simplicity with which he stepped and left himself room to swing his hands through the line of that ball. Vuta drops it short. That length, when you overpitch to these guys with their quality, with their power, you just cannot make that mistake.
They've just picked up on number of boundaries in this partnership last few overs. Samson's done more of the scoring. Hit that well, almost too well, only a single. 15 off the over, 95 for 3.
हेलो डिजिट वो नारियल बूम तो कोकोनट से विंडशील्ड डैमेज आपके एरिया में तो कॉमन है, बस वीडियो अपलोड कर दो, क्लेम सबमिट। दैट्स इट। वीडियो अपलोड करो और क्लेम सबमिट करो, दैट्स इट, दैट्स डिजिट।
हर केसरी त्योहार बोलो सुबह केसरी।
वो मिस्टर विकास की फाइल आप पॉलिसी बाजार मैम, आपका हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस क्लेम अप्रूव हो गया है। अब आप सर को घर ले जा सकती हैं।
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार। पॉलिसी बाजार 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
The shots that Sanju Samson hit, it's almost like you have a moment for it to sink in. Mahut has not done too badly in that last over. He's decided to target the stumps. Seen spinners often get reward for that. And if he's tossed it up, big boundary in the offside. Good luck if you can hit me your extra cover. Here's Faraz Akram.
Well, they were high quality shots. I thought those right-handed batsmen might be looking for the short boundary. That is the short one. Huge six over 100 metres. But here's the straight hit. And then one of the most beautiful shots you might see over extra cover.
Just stands and delivers and gets so much power, distance, unfazed by the length of the boundary.
With a very easy swing of the bat and like a lovely dexterity in his wrists to make sure that the ball went over extra. Even if he missed it, it would have been perfectly safe.
Yeah, that's more like it from Faraz Akram. Just target the stumps to the least.
Well, he's bowling to a spinner's field here, isn't he? Third man is up. This is a field you might more normally associate with an off-spinner bowling in T20 cricket.
He clearly enjoys a lot of faith and confidence from the captain. He's into his third. This partnership building of 58. Maybe there's a case for Raza to bring in Muzarabani earlier than expected, or in Garaba. That's really good work. They've been a mixed bag in the field. You never know what you'll get from Zimbabwe. But on that occasion, Satiwan Ashim Arumani has done well. And the 100 comes up with that.
Just going back to your previous point, Bruna. Zimbabwe need wickets. And Garava's bowled outstandingly well, 1 for 4 in two overs. Blessing Muzarabani 1 for 9 in 2 overs.
Satisfied.
Need wickets.
Runs.
They don't want this momentum to get to the stage where they cannot stop it. Muzarabani only came in the 4th over again today.
And he instantly caused Sanju Samson problems. Riyan Parag as well. I think Sikandar Raza, there's a lot to like about him as captain, but perhaps one area I'd keep a watch out on is how he uses his strike bowler, Muzarabani. He almost has the importance to this team that Bumrah has for India. You think he's so much better than the rest.
Strong punch down the ground from Samson. Yeah, I think what Raza is worried about is the last 4 or 5 overs, and he's saving Muzarabani and Ingarava for that area of the game. I'd like to see a little more confidence in them taking wickets when he brings them on as a strike option. Brings them on earlier than waiting for that last death period. So,
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए? आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
वो मिस्टर विकास की फाइल आप पॉलिसी बाजार मैम, आपका हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस क्लेम अप्रूव हो गया है। अब आप सर को घर ले जा सकती हैं।
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार। पॉलिसी बाजार 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार बोलो सुबह केसरी।
Team management to two batters who've not had much game time.
How's it?
cue. Blessing Muzarabani has been brought back into the attack. Not sure if that would have been his ideal plan for the 14th over, but that's good from Raza at least.
Straight away, Blessing Muzarabani on the money. Heavy length, straight at off stump. Samson has played nicely with control and a lot of style. That shot is style and power. Next one is genuinely beautiful. Beautiful swing of the bat. Easy on the eye.
That's off a good length. It's not even in the slot. Elevation, he's got distance, he's a rare talent, Sanju Samson.
So Parag meeting pace with aggression, looking for the pull shot. Again to the shorter side. Zarabani inducing a false shot through the inside edge.
Yeah, if anything, I think the shot was on, but he probably trusted Muzarabani to get that to bounce a bit more. It's actually gone just adjacent to off stump.
Similar. Again, not that much bounce with that ball, but it's a good length, that, isn't it? It's not quite short enough to pull. He's looking for that short boundary, the shorter boundary. Nice length, good heavy length. If it bounces from there, you could get to top edge. If it stays down a bit, it's still threatening around stump height.
Yeah, Sanju Samson's actually gone up and had a chat with him, which is good. He's trying to turn that stump mic up to see what they were saying. They were just in the middle of the pitch. He's just passing on some intel. Knows that this is the main man for Zimbabwe. There's a lot of bowlers they can target after this. That's off pace. It's actually well played. Was deceived initially, but does well to get it in the gap.
A really nice variation from Blessing. Look at those two bowlers really standing out. Richard Ingarava, the left arm quick. Blessing, tall, fast bowler.
He has been outstanding, Muzarabani. He's displaying all his skills. It's almost like he's auditioning in case anyone's watching.
Someone's always watching, mate.
It's the last you left to bear of me. Andy, we're done after this stint, you and me. I won't annoy you with who you're retaining and who you're planning to buy.
There's plenty of time for IPL chatter in the future.
Justin Salmons has his own team to worry about. Terrific over. Just 4 off it. Special talent Muzarabani. Parag's done well too.
वो मिस्टर विकास की फाइल आप पॉलिसी बाजार मैम आपका हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस क्लेम अप्रूव हो गया है अब आप सर को घर ले जा सकती हैं
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार। पॉलिसी बाजार 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए बजाज एलियांस।
दोस्तों अगर आप ऐसे ही रोजाना हमारे चैनल पे सभी मुकाबलों का लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वो भी बिल्कुल फ्री तो अभी हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। आपको वो नीचे सब्सक्राइब का बटन दिख रहा होगा उसको दबाइए और बेल आइकन को ऑल पे कर लें ताकि हर एक मैच का लाइव एक्शन हमारे चैनल पे आप देख सकें।
Even Akram before that just went for 6. It's just steadied things from a Zimbabwe point of view. Otherwise, Parag and Samson were targeting the spin. All the 6s came off spin. But it is his leg spinner that he's trusting now, Brandon Mabuta. It's changing ends. Previous 3 were from commentators. potato box end now has the leg side as the big boundary to the right-handers.
So we might see him bowl slightly shorter in this over, short and straight. Make sure he can't get hit back over his head.
I think he revealed his hand just a bit too early, Parag. It's good bowling.
Guys, subscribe करो, channel को
Be an interesting over. They're going to look to attack it, no doubt.
Ball for
ये तो
catching
6 है,
fielders
ये तो
running
6 है,
in.
6 है। नहीं गया भाई, क्या करें?
Holds on.
रियान पराग को उसके हो
Parag's fun is over. The change of ends works for Mavuta. That's an important partnership broken by Zimbabwe.
बहुत दूर गया था यार, बहुत।
And a difficult catch, well taken by the big fast bowler Richard Ingarava. They've dropped a couple today, Zimbabwe. A couple of important
ये मिस
catches.
हुई।
And here Brandon Mavuta gets the better of Sanju Samson. Or is it
अब आएगा हमारा टिंकू सिंह, मतलब रिंकू सिंह
By
या
mistake. Parag's gone. Excellent catch from Ingarava. Good piece of bowling from the leg spinner. Parag gone for 22.
अच्छा हुआ यार।
And India 105 for 4.
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए? आपका लाइफ
रिंकू
इंश्योरेंस
सिंह
कवर
अगर
आपके एनुअल इनकम
रिंकू
का
सिंह
10
अगर
गुना होना
3
चाहिए।
6 में
बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के
मस्त
10x
मार
टर्म
दिया तो
प्लान्स।
उनको
जब लाइफ
पहले
इंश्योरेंस
सब्सक्राइब
कवर हो
कर
एनुअल
देंगे
इनकम
तो
का 10 गुना तो
वो मिस्टर विकास की फाइल आप पॉलिसी।
दोस्तों आप सभी को बता दूं, इस समय समर सेल चल रही है शॉप टू सेल की वेबसाइट पे, जहां पर आप सभी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक प्रोडक्ट्स को 50% ऑफ पे खरीद सकते हैं। तो अपना मन पसंदीदा प्रोडक्ट खरीदें। लिंक आप सभी को मैंने चैट बॉक्स के पिन कमेंट में दे दिया है।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। बोलो सुबह केसरी।
अभी रिंकू सिंह नहीं खेल रहा है क्या? रिंकू सिंह
It's a catch that had the crowd up and about. Shivam Dube for the first time with bat. He's the only member of India's World Cup squad who actually played in the tournament who's here. Played an important little innings in the World Cup final too, Amin Aksar Patel.
Dube's got a reputation for hitting spin immediately as he gets in. Picks up 2 off the second ball.
And he's here because Mahuta's done really well. Deceived Riyan Parag. And Garava, right. How's that for catching technique, coach?
All's well that ends well. He had the fingers pointing upwards like a crocodile waiting for a fish to drop into its mouth.
Dube goes big, and Dube gets 6. Spin hitting specialist on display.
It looked, I thought, like
यार दुबे
a
आते ही
googly
लगातार
that
6 मारना
Mavuta
शुरू कर चुके हैं। अभी एक 6 मारा है, अभी और भी
It
मारेगा।
didn't matter for Dube. It was over-pitched, and that's where he wants it. He's a big front foot hitter against spin. And he's made an impact straight away.
Eventful spell this from Brandon Mavuta in his first outing. 1 ball to go. I think Dube will look to target him. Umpire says no, and umpire also says no wide. Says Dube walked across. 15 gone. 1-1-3 for 4.
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए? आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल।
दोस्तों अगर आप ऐसे ही रोजाना हमारे चैनल पे सभी मुकाबलों का लाइव देखना चाहते हैं, वो भी बिल्कुल फ्री, तो अभी हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। आपको वो नीचे सब्सक्राइब का बटन दिख रहा होगा, उसको दबाइए और बेल आइकन को ऑल पे कर लें, ताकि हर एक मैच का लाइव एक्शन हमारे चैनल पे आप देख सकें।
is what they'll get at the current rates. 9 to the over will give them 158. 11 and over will give them 168. And with Samson still in, they'll be hoping they can get somewhere past that 160 mark. This man will have other ideas. If there's a little bit of pace with that. Good afternoon, Abi.
Good afternoon, Dino. Polite inquiry from the wicketkeeper. Maybe was also to divert the umpire's attention. A dot ball, a good result for Zimbabwe. And Garava has been exceptional.
What a great stroke. What a lovely cricketing stroke. And he hasn't tried to hit it. He's done exactly that. Just stroke it.
For a man who hasn't conceded a boundary thus far, Sanju Samson just walks into it and caresses him over mid-off. He's been dealing in sixes this afternoon at the Harare Sports Club. That's his fourth six. And each one getting better than the previous.
It's also an indication of how good a surface this is. 4 short of what would be his second T20 international 100, half century. Beg your pardon. That'll be 1.
It's a good call from Raza to bring back the tall left-arm seamer because Shivam Dube has had his issues with the short ball. But the last couple of years, the reason why he's back into the team is because he's dealt with the short ball issue a lot better in the last couple of years especially. He doesn't try to take them on anymore. He looks to place them around for a single and anything in his slot. He goes after it very strong down the ground. The horizontal bat shots, not his strength against pace.
As you say, Shivam Dube has worked on the short ball. Garava has as well himself. And then perfected that bouncer. This was him earlier today to Captain Gill. Went across likely full, and there's that short ball. Good height on it. And also the line, which didn't allow him to get inside the line of it and control it. So, very good bowling. Good option.
Yeah, and especially with certain balls not bouncing as much. I've seen a few misses when the pull shot has been attempted. A couple from Rian Parag against Muzrabani. But that length is a better one to these Indian batters. The fuller one gets dispatched.
From the 16th, 1, 2, 2, 4.
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए? आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज एलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
सर आप बहुत लकी है कि आपके बेटे ने हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस और बाकी सारी फॉर्मेलिटीज टाइम से पूरी कर दी है।
मेरा बेटा?
तो फिर आप
पॉलिसी बाजार
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार।
दोस्तों आप सभी को बता दूं इस समय समर सेल चल रही है शॉप टू सेल की वेबसाइट पे, जहां पर आप सभी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक प्रोडक्ट्स को 50% ऑफ पे खरीद सकते हैं। तो अपना मन पसंदीदा प्रोडक्ट खरीदें। लिंक आप सभी को मैंने चैट बॉक्स के पिन कमेंट में दे दिया है।
He'll be itching to get in and definitely want to face as many of these remaining 4 overs. for 28. It was 3 so far, the captain, after going for more than 10 in the first.
Looking for the second, and that should be his second international half-century. Sanju Samson, his first innings of note on tour here in Zimbabwe, and he's made most use of it. What an innings from the Indian wicketkeeper.
In quick time as well. He's just gone about his business and we haven't quite seen how quickly he's moved along. That's well. Andaraza. Great bit of fielding as well off his own bowling.
Maybe an opportunity. He's just looking to parry it on to the stumps. But this was the 50 moment for Sanju Samson. Just faced 7 balls before this. Here he's made most use of his time in the middle. 39 ball 50 for Sanju Samson. Just staying on Samson for a bit, you know, it's a heated competition for wicket keepers now. There's Pant in the mix, there's Dhruv Jurel in this particular team. There's Jitesh Sharma, who was there for the first couple of T20Is.
Oh yes.
And a miss from Shivam Dubey, but there's Ishan Kishan as well, who's did well when he played for India last in the T20 setup. KL Rahul will come back for the ODI, so there's so many options for India available.
What?
2 balls to go in this over. 5 from it. What is Samson thinking? What is Raza thinking to counteract what he might be thinking? Big leg side boundary. He's looking for it. Zarabani, it's a long way down. He parries it, and Samson will come back for 2. Sikandar Raza would have been a lot happier with Shivam Dubey on strike for the final ball of this over in his spell.
Staying deep in the crease and looking to access that leg side. He likes going straight against spin, Sanju Samson, so anything full, cut for that straight sixer.
That'll be called wide. Sanju Samson this time wanting to go the lap sweep option and get it fine at Zarabani and try and get a boundary. Wonderful delivery to finish off the over. 17 gone. 3 remain for India. 131 for 4.
सर आप बहुत लकी है कि आपके बेटे ने हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस और बाकी सारी
दोस्तों आप सभी को बता दूं, इस समय समर सेल चल रही है शॉप टू सेल की वेबसाइट पे, जहां पर आप सभी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक प्रोडक्ट्स को 50% ऑफ पे खरीद सकते हैं। तो अपना मन पसंदीदा प्रोडक्ट खरीदें। लिंक आप सभी को मैंने चैट बॉक्स के पिन कमेंट में दे दिया है।
का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स, जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। बोलो सुबह केसरी। These 5 T20s here in Harare. They've been thoroughly entertained. Castle Corner all the way through the series as well. Zarabani. Bald.
Looking to be cheeky this time around, Sanju Samson, no bat again. It was an important innings for Sanju Samson. Didn't feature in the World Cup. Was part of the squad that won the World Cup. But here, his first real opportunity of note, and he's made full use of it. Just his second international T20-50, an innings of maturity.
Has that found the gap? Yes, it has. Those two fielders very quick on the left side. Dion Myers and Marumani, but they cannot cut that off.
Yeah, just the second boundary he's conceding, Musrabani. The first one was the drop chance of Abhishek Sharma. And Sanju Samson gets enough bat on it to bisect the fielders.
This one's in the air. Marumani takes an outstanding catch, running off the deep mid-wicket boundary. It's the danger man today who goes. And Zimbabwe continue to squeeze.
There was an important move from Raza to bring back Musrabani for the 18th over. And this was exactly what he was looking for. To break this partnership, but most importantly, get rid of Sanju Samson. And a good catch from Marumani. Accounts for Sanju Samson. Good innings of 58 from Sanju. India lose their fifth for 135.
सर आप बहुत लकी है कि आपके बेटे ने हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस और बाकी सारी फॉर्मेलिटीज टाइम से पूरी कर दी है।
मेरा बेटा?
तो फिर आप
पॉलिसी बाजार।
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार। पॉलिसी बाजार 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज आलियांज।
दोस्तों आप सभी को बता दूं, इस समय समर सेल चल रही है शॉप टू सेल की वेबसाइट पे, जहां पर आप सभी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक प्रोडक्ट्स को 50% ऑफ पे खरीद सकते हैं। तो अपना मन पसंदीदा प्रोडक्ट खरीदें। लिंक आप सभी को मैंने चैट बॉक्स के पिन कमेंट में दे दिया है।
15 deliveries remain for this man, Rinku Singh, to try and get a massive total for India. Look at that average, 81 and a strike rate of 178. If he goes at that strike rate today, India will be quite happy, I think, with the final score. He's going to have to deal with Zarabani. He's going to have to deal with another over from Daraba, who's been magnificent.
Yeah, mistime this one as well. The boundary was a similar looking shot, but this time it had enough to carry through to deep mid wicket. He's been brilliant blessing Musrabani this series. Just a couple more deliveries for him. 2 for 18 in 3.4 overs. Zimbabwe have got 1 over of Faraz Akram left as well. Do you think it's the next one or the last one?
It's got to be the last one, surely. Garawa will add to the pressure that's been built up in this over and might result in a wicket. And if it's one of these two, then that'll be brilliant for Zimbabwe. There you go. Garawa and Akram, the two bowlers on the day. We still have 1 to go. But this man has been brilliant.
Slightly left field choice, Tino. Brian Bennett for an over of offies to 2 left-handers.
I wouldn't put it past Sikandar Raza, but I don't think that's the way he'll go. 18 gone, 137 for 5.
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना, तो
सर आप बहुत लकी है कि आपके बेटे ने हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस और बाकी सारी फॉर्मेलिटीज टाइम से पूरी कर दी है।
मेरा बेटा?
तो फिर आप
पॉलिसी बाजार।
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार। पॉलिसी बाजार, 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। बोलो सुबह केसरी। What was the chat between those two in the middle? I mean, what are they looking to get and how?
Yeah, I think it was a discussion on who bowls the 19th. So Akram involved, Garava involved. They both, Akram happy to pass the ball to Garava and say, you take this one, I'll bowl the final.
Wonderful Yorker. Dube wants two. They decide against it, and I think that's a good decision. Normani is quick.
Great execution again. A bit of tail back. And Shivam Dube possibly expecting something shorter. Manages to get enough bat on it. I think that should be the plan. Either a Yorker or a slower off cutter into the left-handed Rinku Singh. Got protection in the deep on the leg side. 3 fielders.
Dot. That's all Zimbabwe will want. Rinku Singh has got no time to have a look. He's got no time to try and gauge the surface. He needs to go. Look at overs 19 and 20. Scored 164 runs in his career there at a strike rate of 3.35. Unbelievable. Beautiful.
Garava and Muzarabani have been exceptional. That's the only reason the score stands at 139 for 5. 2 for 19 for Muzarabani and Garava. Look at that, 12 dots. For both the tall men. I think the idea as well is I think Rinku and Dube are aware that Akram has to bowl the final over. Let's not lose our wicket in haste. Maybe get a 10-run over, get to about 147, 148, and then tee off maybe for the final one. A 20-run over would help India finish nicely there. So that's the challenge. It's been a good start from Richard Ngarava.
Smashed through the offside. There was just a bit of width. And the length slightly full. Dube takes advantage.
The change of bat works wonders for Shivam Dube. Clearing out his front foot, and this time it was in the slot for him. Enough room to free his hands. It was always going away from Sikandar Raza. A much needed boundary for Dube and India.
Oh, now low full toss. And it's gone to the top of the grandstand. Just what the doctor ordered for India.
This is exactly the length that he desired. If you miss against Shivam Dube, he's dispatching you out of the ground. Full toss in the slot. And he hits it long and far, 96 meter 6. And suddenly, India are closer to 150.
Yeah, that's the quality of Dube. And now it's going to be leg buys. So it is a brilliant finish to the 19th over for India at 16 from it. 153 for 5.
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
दोस्तों आप सभी को बता दूं इस समय समर सेल चल रही है शॉप टू सेल की वेबसाइट पे, जहां पर आप सभी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक प्रोडक्ट्स को 50% ऑफ पे खरीद सकते हैं। तो अपना मन पसंदीदा प्रोडक्ट खरीदें। लिंक आप सभी को मैंने चैट बॉक्स के पिन कमेंट में दे दिया है। दोस्तों अगर आप ऐसे ही रोजाना हमारे चैनल पे सभी मुकाबलों का लाइव देखना चाहते हैं, वो भी बिल्कुल फ्री, तो अभी हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। आपको वो नीचे सब्सक्राइब का बटन दिख रहा होगा, उसको दबाइए और बेल आइकन को ऑल पे कर लें, ताकि हर एक मैच का लाइव एक्शन हमारे चैनल पे आप देख सकें।
केसरी त्योहार बोलो सुबह केसरी
50. Hit India to 153 with an over to go. And that over will be bowled by Faraz Akram. This is a low full toss, just missing his margin slightly in the previous over that hour. That swing of the bat in the air. Oh, he's put it down. Rather confusion, run out opportunity. It will be a wicket anyway.
Comedy of errors. Was in the slot and Rinku Singh hit it only as far as the Zimbabwe skipper, who puts it down. It's been really good on the field. Shivam Dube, who has to walk back.
I'll tell you what, he struck this hard. Sikandar Raza to his weaker side, but he stopped it. Confusion between the two batsmen. Whereas Akram breaks the stumps. And Zimbabwe gets another. 153 for 6. Dube gone for 26. Picked up by Rinku Singh, fielder back. Brian Bennett keeps it to 2.
They're asking Rinku to access the longer leg side boundary. First time around there was width on offer, left or right to Raza, it was 4. Yeah, just confusion. Didn't want to give up strike. Rinku Singh, there was an easy run. Shivam Dube had to go, unfortunately.
Oh, he's got a hand to it. And it's a good thing he has, because I don't think Foster Mtizwa would have a face at the moment if he hadn't.
Again hit hard. Oh yes. Faraz Akram saves 4, saves the umpire. A good result for Zimbabwe, just a single, and Rinku's off strike. It's Washington for the first time.
Umpire Aino Chubby at square leg says that's below waist high. Signals 2 more remaining in the innings. Can they get a couple of boundaries? Can they get past that 160 mark towards 170? 48 matches for Washington Sunda.
In the context of the game, it's been a great closeout over thus far. Just 4 runs off it and a wicket. Just a couple more deliveries to go. And maybe the physio's out on the field. Take a look at Faraz Akram's left hand. That looks quite painful. Maybe it's just the break, or just the break in play for Rinku Singh. No boundaries thus far in his 7 deliveries. Looking for that big shot again. 2 deliveries to go in this innings.
It's gone up, and it's gone all the way.
Breaking play and a change of result for Rinku Singh. He was finding the fielders. This time around in the slot and flexes his muscles. And India get their 11th six of the afternoon.
Yeah, that's not the right length to be bowling at this stage of the innings. One ball remains. And it goes fine. It's going to run away to the boundary, probably be signalled as leg byes. Yes. India won't mind because it's got them to a respectable 167 for 6.
A good couple of overs for India at the end. 30 runs in the last couple, ensuring they get close to 170. Zimbabwe have fought hard. They've tried to be disciplined.
दोस्तों आप सभी को बता दूं, अगर आप